How are you?
Great. I just wanted to say that out of all the Star Trek episodes, from beginning to end, the scripts on your show were the tightest. And even to the end game, which it kind of wrapped everything up. How did it feel to play yourself as young and old?
You have no idea. I loved that. Of course, you have to understand, my heart was in my throat. This was the end. So my determination was to distance myself from the absolute sort of breathless emotional aspect of saying goodbye to 7 years of my life, and to focus on what this relationship would have been like between Captain and Admiral, and to focus on the Admiral's decision in the end, apropos of your question earlier, Madam, regarding Catholicism and suicide. Her very deliberate decision to commit suicide for the better of the ship and for the future of the ship. So I found every day to be strangely, profoundly moving, and at the same time, the best work I felt that I had ever done on the show. So I was deeply gratified and also liberated. There was a buoyancy to it, maybe because I was leaving, but I think there was something so remarkable about playing Admiral Janeway that felt almost as authentic as Captain Janeway to me. Can you grasp that? But I guess that's what the essence of Endgame is, right? Thank you. Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to say that it's awesome for you to be here and for me to meet you in person. And I just have a question for you, one question. When we leave Star Trek Voyager, it was, Captain Janeway coming back to Earth. And I heard on some of the DVD special features that they originally planned for Voyager not to make it back to Earth. And I was wondering, how would that have exactly played out? And do you think that you would have been happy with that sort of ending?
It's interesting. I thought about it. I think I might have been happy with that sort of ending. But then you see, that doesn't leave it open for the future. So I think they're weighing movies, they're looking at the whole thing. That's what Paramount is looking at. So I think finally it was that decision. I don't think I would have minded disappearing. I think there's something strangely right about that when we talk about pioneering space. It's the tip of the iceberg, and we're going to lose many more than we will save in this next effort to go forward, which our wonderful president is ensuring. You know that, don't you? NASA is going to have a new life. Obama is an absolute geek, and he makes no bones about it, and he wants space exploration open wide up again. So I don't know. I think either or. I'm satisfied with the way we went out, but I would have been equally satisfied the other way. Does that answer your question? Thank you. Thank you. Yes?
I just want to say it's an honor to be able to speak to you. I'm a big fan of Voyager, and I think the way you portray Janeway really represents what Starfleet's all about, and I can't see anyone else that's more perfect to be in the captain's chair. My question is, what was your most memorable experience working on Voyager, and if ever given the chance, would you ever come back and do anything with Star Trek?
Well, of course I would come back and do it. I'd love to do it. I'd love to do a movie. Love to. When you love a character and you fall in love, more importantly, when you fall in love with a character, which was my experience with Janeway. At first I sort of, you resist that character because you know that she's big. Very, very big. So there's resistance, and there's even a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of hostility. And then slowly, but surely, over 7 years, you fall deeply in love. You are loath to say goodbye. It's almost impossibly difficult to say goodbye. So whereas, and somebody else brought this up a few minutes ago, some of the others may have been happy, I think of her, I remember her with a great poignancy. There's a hole. So my memory would be that feeling of slipping into that suit every morning at 5 o'clock, 5:30, and feeling like it was my second skin, and striding to that sound stage with her stride, no longer mine. And greeting my crew with her love and equanimity, not Mulgrew's. And that complete switch was delicious to me. And I'll miss it until I die. That's a great thing to have somebody for 7 years who you love so much, who is your character, right? Do you understand? This is an artist's thing. But thank you. Very nice question. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, Kate. My name is Francisco. First of all, I want to say that your ability to act is just sheer genius. Okay. Second of all right.
Are you the one with the beautiful
Yes,
hair?
I am. I was gonna mention it, but
Oh, turn around and let everybody see your beautiful hair. I was signing an autograph and saying, oh, where did you get that hair? Where are you from, Francisco?
I'm from New York City.
No, where are you from?
Oh, well, Bronx.
No, from. Your people.
Oh,
Francisco.
I'm Hispanic.
You're Hispanic, yes, but Mexican, Guatemalan, are you Spanish?
I'm Puerto Rican. I'm
Puerto
half
Rican,
half
yeah.
Italian.
Okay, good, very handsome, yes. Question.
Thank you. And thank you for remembering me. Okay, first of all, with everything that's going on in this world today, as far as children are concerned, okay, as far as the youth, you know, taking the extra step to do things of what would we say, of things that aren't correct, okay? Things
What do you
that,
mean? No, you have to be specific. What do you
Okay,
mean?
things of-
Because all children,
things
by their
of-
very natures, do things that are not correct.
Things of a violent nature, okay? Shooting,
Drugs?
stabbing, drugs,
Promiscuity?
sex at
Yeah.
an early age,
Yeah, what?
disrespecting the parents, etc., etc.
Yeah.
With the ability to portray what you have, you know, as far as science is concerned, as far as your role, you know, you being the first female captain, which by the way, you were the best captain, you know what I'm saying, hands down. All right.
Great.
Do you have any future roles that you wish to play that might gear these children away from those things and more towards science and mathematics?
The world is the world, Francisco. Right?
Okay.
The world is the world. I think that, I hate to keep alluding to our president, but Obama has it right.
Well,
I
we're
mean,
not talking about Obama.
No, we're talking about education.
Right. Everybody has to.
I can act up a storm, but if the kid isn't in the seat learning how to love how to read,
Right.
he's never going to understand anything.
Right.
So it is the duty of our government to provide an education for every single child who is brought into this culture. And that is what this administration is going to try to do, that the previous administration so screwed up. Education is the key to liberty. Education is the key to everything. If you don't know how to read and you don't love to read, you cannot know who you are.
I agree with these.
All right, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, Francisco.
All right, you take care. Thank you very much.